Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for January until March. I'm going to go ahead and start us off by pulling some Goddess Oracle cards for you. They're just going to be to highlight each month for you if there's something that you need to think about or consider for the month ahead. So first off, for January, we are getting Goddess Ain being highlighted. The number one. Interesting. And the number one talks about will, action, focus, self-leadership, confidence and leadership. There we go. Now, Goddess Ain talks about adaptability, flexibility, being able to basically adapt to any situation you might find yourself in, because she is in fact a shapeshifter goddess. Very cool. For the second month, you are getting the number 50, Goddess Uzume, talking about humor. So this talks about kind of this idea of getting in touch with your inner clown, having some laughs, not taking things too seriously. Not an easy thing to do sometimes. Sometimes we get very caught up in what we're going through, right? For the final month, March, we are getting the number 16 with Gaia, the earth goddess. Beautiful. I love that that's showing up in March. Feels very spring type energy. But the goddess Gaia encourages us to focus on what nurtures us, what nurtures others around us, right? But it also talks about getting in touch with Mother Nature as well, getting in touch with the land around us, and really feeling like we are a part of nature, because we're animals, right? I mean, we wear clothes and we drive cars, but we're still animals. But it looks like we're going to start off here with January. It looks like you are starting off with the first week of January in this Two of Swords energy. This is kind of talking about a balanced, clear mind at this time. You're very harmonious, you're thinking very clearly, and the islands in the background behind her kind of indicate this potential for a new opportunity in the distance. Now, this moves you into this energy of the Nine of Wands, where you might be needing to put up boundaries against others, whether it's energy, people, places, situations. You might need to put up boundaries to keep your sanity, right? But it moves you into this Five of Cups energy. Maybe someone broke down the boundary potentially. The Five of Cups talks about being focused on the things we've lost and not the things that we still have. If we focus on the things that we still have, we might notice that there's way more opportunity in front of us than we realize, right? It's so hard to see those positive silver linings, especially when we do feel like we have lost a lot. But I feel like you're able to move past this Five of Cups energy, because here you are, the final week of January, with this Two of Wands energy. You're ready to walk through into a new beginning. You've got your adventuring gear on. You're setting plans, making goals, and you're ready to charge forward on a new endeavor. So let's dive right into your clarifications here. Spirit, what is the Two of Swords here for Gemini? It's confirmed by the Six of Pentacles. So the first week of January gives me the idea that, yeah, you're thinking very clearly, but mostly thinking about your resources, your finances, your energy. I kind of get this idea that you're learning more about discernment at this time, or you're practicing more discernment in some cases, because the Six of Pentacles talks about where we are putting our energy and to whom we are giving our energy to. We want to make sure we are giving to people and situations that need it, that deserve it, right? And yeah, you move into this Nine of Wands energy where I feel like you've gained that discernment, because I see you putting up boundaries here. So someone has maybe overstepped, someone has maybe done something that you weren't too impressed with. But it's like, yeah, you holding your own. keeping your boundaries and honoring yourself, right? With the Nine of Wands, it brings you into this energy of the Page of Pentacles. You're learning more about the material world, but it's also collection of an abundant harvest. It's like a reward for practicing this discernment, for honoring yourself, right? I definitely am seeing a lot of adaptability here. You're learning things, you're thinking clearly, and you're making the changes you need. This looks great, Gemini. Now, this Five of Cups comes up where it's like this disappointment here in the third week of January. I'm wondering what's got you feeling a little disappointed, focused on the things that you've lost here. Spirit, what is the Five of Cups here for Gemini? Okay, so it's confirmed by the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you might be feeling a little isolated, a little bit alone, a little disappointed. But I mean, the Eight of Swords is kind of letting me know that this is a self-imposed restriction. This disappointment here with the Five of Cups, this is us getting in our own way. This is like negative self-talk that we do. Things like, oh, I guess I don't really deserve that financial pay grade upgrade or whatever, right? That kind of thing. Stepping in our own way. And it's like it can cause us to feel abandoned, especially when we are abandoning ourselves, right? So shadow work might definitely be called for. But it's like by the fourth week, I see you moving into a much better energy. It's more fiery and it feels a lot more focused, I guess. Like you're moving past this Eight of Swords energy. We'll take one for that, Spirit. What is the Two of Wands here for Gemini? Beautiful. It's confirmed by the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're making a plan, you're setting a goal, and now you're just looking to see what ships land in the harbor, what opportunities are coming your way. You're open to exploring new options, new adventures. This feels really good. Like there's a lot of potential in front of you, right? And you start off the month of February, as I'd mentioned previously, with this energy with Goddess Uzume, number 50, talking about humor, making sure you're able to laugh at situations, even if they cause you pain here with the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and especially if you're stepping into a new endeavor, sometimes it helps to just laugh, right? And I mean, I know there is some psychological tricks too to like, I guess, tricking ourselves into being a little more lighthearted sometimes. Like, for example, if you tilt your chin up, apparently that's supposed to help release feel-good brain chemicals. Even smiling when you have nothing to smile about, that can also help too. So it's like, I think just finding the joy in the little things here in the month of February is going to be really helpful at this time. But it looks like you start off the first week of February with the King of Pentacles energy. This is good, especially with this humor card. It's like, I don't know, I get the vibe of like things are kind of turning around for you. You feel very joyous, very happy. And it's like this King of Pentacles talks about this notion of health and wealth and happiness. It feels very abundant, like you've kind of collected. Potentially, maybe some of you guys did get a pay raise. This could be a pay promotion. Maybe you've changed jobs as well. Could be something. You could also be doing like a side hustle type of deal, right? So we're going to go ahead and clarify that guy. What is the King of Pentacles for Gemini? Okay, it's confirmed by the Two of Wands. So I feel like this new endeavor that you're kind of starting off with towards the end of January, the final week of January, this new opportunity is in fact going to lead you somewhere big. So make plans, set goals, and stick to it is what I'm getting. But it's like there's kind of this issue that pops up here second week of February, the Nine of Swords, where it's like this never-ending nightmare. You're like ruminating over something here. Spirit, what is the Nine of Swords for Gemini? What is Gemini ruminating over? What is the Nine of Swords? Okay, it's confirmed by the Seven of Swords. So this is talking about deception, betrayal, and pretenses. Someone here has done you dirty, I think, by the second week of February. Someone you need to look out for. This could have been someone that's showing up in January as well. You're putting up boundaries against, right? I had mentioned that earlier. But it's like either way, you're being encouraged to stand your ground, continue putting up boundaries, to keep fighting the good fight. Don't let up. If someone is trying to get access to you and they do not deserve to, do not let them, right? Take one for that, Spirit. Yeah, it's confirmed by the High Priestess. So standing your ground, it gives you this access to this intuition. Your guides are letting you know that you are divinely protected in this time. Against this betrayal here that's popped up, these issues, this rumination, right? Someone that's caused you to ruminate quite a bit here. But I feel like you're moving past it. You're gaining intuition and enlightenment on this situation. Because I see you charging forward into the future with the Knight of Swords. This is great. And it's like the Knight of Swords talks about ideas, networking, brainstorming. It can talk about conflict as well, but I see you like charging forward, like you're not having it. We'll take one for that, Spirit, the Knight of Swords. There you are, the Lovers. Gemini, this is you showing up empowered. You are showing up as yourself, your authentic self here. This feels better. This is like you love yourself. You love the world around you. It's a more positive, intuitive mindset. Intuition being very much highlighted for the second half of February for you. But it's like, I will say this could be a partnership that's causing some issues as well for some of you. But I like to see you're showing up in your own energy here. And I mean, this moves you into March with Gaia, number 16, the Earth being highlighted, telling you to seek out connections with Mother Nature, to seek out more nurturing energy, potentially connecting with friends, family, and loved ones at this time, especially if you're dealing with other people's shenanigans. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who deserve to be around you, right? Your time is worth something. Your love is worth something, right? You do have a lot to offer. Now, it looks like you start off the first week of March with the Page of Swords energy. So this kind of talks about this curiosity. It talks about brainstorming and communication as well. There's a lot of chatter going on, is what I'm seeing here. And it's like it moves you into the Seven of Cups energy at this time, the second week here of March, where it's like you have a decision to make and there's a lot of options in front of you. You might be kind of confused about what option you should take. But it looks like you choose correctly because it lands you in this Queen of Pentacles energy here by the third week of March, where it's talking about wealth, health, and happiness. It's this abundance. We've got a King and a Queen of Pentacles showing up for you. The King of Pentacles was in the first week of February, and by the third week of March, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of good things coming your way here in the next couple months here, Gemini. But diving right into your clarifications here, the Page of Swords, this networking, this communication, lots of chatter, lots of curiosity I'm seeing here. It's confirmed by the Seven of Wands. Lots of standing your ground here I'm seeing. So it's like, I feel like you might be talking with some people about how to set proper boundaries against someone or something. I feel like this might be the same person that's causing you a lot of issues, I want to say. Because I'm seeing a lot of Seven of Wands, a lot of Nine of Wands showing up. Like, yeah, this is a lot of defense I'm seeing. But you move into this Seven of Cups energy here, where there's this decision. What is this, Spirit? It's confirmed by the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever decision you make, like you have a lot of good stuff coming your way here, Gemini. your decision that you're making here, you standing your ground, stepping into your power, showing up as your authentic self, Spirit rewards that behavior with a gift, right? This health, this wealth, this happiness, right? And you carry this energy into the third week of March. It feels very abundant. And I do want to mention as well that the Queen of Pentacles also talks about fertility as well. So does Goddess Gaia. She's got a very pregnant belly here. So I do want to mention, if you're not looking to extend your family, might be a good idea to take proper precautions, we'll say. But we're going to confirm this. Whoop, that's too many cards. We're going to confirm this Queen of Pentacles for you. This double Queen of Pentacles. You might be getting a huge windfall here, I'm getting for some of you. But this Queen of Pentacles here is confirmed by the Queen of Cups. This is beautiful energy. This is intuition. This is maturity. You're very stable in your emotions. And I feel like this stability, this might be very much achieved through this nurturing energy you're being encouraged to seek out with Gaia here. And it's like the Queen of Cups, it's like you might be in choppy water sometimes, but it's finding that you can go with the flow, that you're mature in your way, because it's like, it's interesting because this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Pentacles, it leads you into the Six of Swords, like you're finding your peace, your balance, you're harmonious, and you're moving on to calmer shores. Communication very much being highlighted as well with the Six of Swords. And I feel like you are communicating effectively because you're showing up with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here. Like it feels very empowered, it feels very strong, and it feels very wise and intuitive, right? And this Six of Swords, by the end of March, you're moving into calmer shores, leaving the choppy waters behind. And it's confirmed by the Eight of Wands. It's change. Something good is coming. It's this flow state that you've entered at this time. Things are happening serendipitously, and it happens effortlessly in this flow state. It's like by the end of March, you're ready for the spring. I feel like this whole reading has been an ice block that you've been chipping away at and slowly thawing out so that it can flow by the end of March here. This looks amazing, Gemini. So I think I'm going to leave it here, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think you're going to have an amazing next couple months, especially by March. Oh my God, I'll trade you. All right, take care.